Dr. Tiffany, good to have you. Good to see you today. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for
Awesome.
having me.
Well, thanks for being on this call. Thank you for being on the video. When you first were introduced to this, what was your problem before? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what was going on in your life.
Well, first off, I am a physician, board certified in family medicine and practicing for 20 years in private practice, urgent care, telemedicine across 48 states. So I got to see just how sick we are across the country. And I want to do more than just write prescriptions. And I'm sure you can understand that. I want to actually have an impact. So I had a colleague who was board certified in lifestyle medicine, and that's about going after the root causes of conditions. And I said, sign me up for that. So I did all the studying, I did all the learning. And after that, who didn't want to tell everybody? So I got on social media just to share this information because so many people are missing those tools. But I found that people needed some other things to make those changes easier. I came across somebody who knew about these natural products that are just food based, but they were having great results. And she told me about an engineer. I thought she didn't know what she was talking about, but I vetted them. I did the science. I treated them just like I would my pharmaceutical reps that would come to the office, right? And after that, I said, well, shoot, I'm gonna try it myself. So after struggling with blood pressure, even after doing a vegan lifestyle for 6 months, I lost 30 pounds with that vegan lifestyle. I was making my own cheese and everything, real vegan, right? My blood pressure went nowhere, went absolutely nowhere. And so I actually adopted these products, this yerba mate herb and this fiber extract, and I was able to get off of my blood pressure medicine in 2 months. And that whole premenopausal acne business that I was dealing with, because I had no acne as a teen, but I started getting it in my 40s, that actually started to clear up. And then my problems with my sleep started to improve. My migraines went away. I no longer need to take antidepressants that I was seasonally taking because my patients were wearing me out. But seriously, I didn't have to take those prescriptions after using those products. And so once it happened for me, I had to tell everybody about it. My friends, my family. Wow, it's just been a great experience.
Wow, that's amazing. So tell us more about this protocol. I mean, clearly it's helped you. How has it helped you? Can you be more specific about that?
Yes, well, you know what? What I found with my patients was that they needed something to help them stay consistent and sustainability. I would have people make the changes and myself included. And I think that's a lot of reasons why a lot of us physicians have lost hope is
Mhm.
that we would do something, but we wouldn't get the exact results because we couldn't stay consistent. So what these tools have done, the yerba mate extract, the unimate, what it does is it turns down that food noise, that carb noise. It also allows us to fast longer because that's where the real healing actually happens. That's when our cells detox themselves. And so you're able to tap into that process that was already designed to be here, but you're able to do it with a drink that you drink to help calm down those urges. So that was huge. That was huge. And then on top of that, you also get the fiber in. So many of us aren't getting the fiber we need. I mean, I knew that with my patients. You want them to eat the rainbow, but who's doing that? I mean, all the fiber we need, 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day, nobody's doing that. And so adding this back in was a no-brainer. Plus, it helps with inflammation. Plus, it helps heal our gut that's struggling. And we know that's the root to so many conditions. So, yeah, that alone sold me, which is why I started using it myself.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Same thing in the pharmacy. We've got so many patients taking so many medications, up to 20 medications that they're getting monthly.
Yes.
It's crazy. So, like, if somebody were thinking about doing their protocol and they're on the fence, what would you tell them?
Well, what I tend to tell people every day is one, I present all this information. Not only did we have just my story, now since I've been doing this, I've been able to help hundreds of people with their own stories, reversing their A1Cs being in the eights or the 12s down to 4.8s, things I wasn't seeing in traditional medicine, the cholesterol coming down and people being able to get off of those medications. And so once I explain and show all these opportunities, it then becomes, look, there's two types of people in the world. You're either someone that's going to sit on this information or you're someone that's going to make a decision. And that decision could save you thousands, could save you, time with your family, could give you your quality of life back. And that's how I present it to people because it really is that simple.
Wow, that's awesome. So now, clearly, I don't want to make any assumptions here, but would you recommend this to family and friends?
Oh, I have. My mother's been on it. She deals with MS. Now her leg's not dragging like it used to. She's cute and she can wear her heels again. My brother, a type 2 diabetic in the ICU. For his second time, I made sure he used these products and I was able to see his sugars come down, took him off of his Trulicity, his insulin, and his metformin. And yeah, all my friends, any of my friends who will listen,
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Hey, Dr. Tiffany, thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you for this, for your time. Clearly, you're busy. You have a busy schedule, but thank you so much for just introducing, this information to everybody.
Yeah, thanks again for having me. I enjoyed it.
Welcome.